Hey guys, it's Nicole with Sunshine Heart-Based Tarot. I'm going to do a tarot spread today called the Repeating Lesson. It is a 5-card spread. The first card is a lesson that keeps repeating in your life, okay? The second card answers why. Why does that same lesson keep repeating over and over again? The third card is something about the lesson that you need to face, okay? It's whatever you need to face to get past it, to stop the cycle. 4 is how can you face it with an open heart, open mind, open spirit. And 5 is how can you release yourself from cycling and repeating this lesson again, okay? So we will get started. I'm gonna point the camera down so you can see down here, okay. We're looking for the lesson that keeps repeating, the lesson that keeps repeating in your life. The lesson that keeps repeating in your life. That's the lesson. Why do the same lessons keep repeating? Why do the same lessons keep repeating? Well, we got 2, okay. Something about the lesson that you need to face. Something about the lesson that you need to face. How can you face the lesson with an open heart, mind, and soul? How can you face this lesson with an open mind, heart, and soul? And finally, how can you release yourself from cycling and repeating this lesson anymore? How can you release the lesson, release it, stop the cycle, stop this lesson, karmic lesson, whatever it is, how can we stop it? What do we need to do to release that energy? Let's stop cycling and repeating the lesson. What do we need to do to stop cycling and repeating this lesson? Stop repeat. All right. So, lesson that keeps repeating in your life. We have the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Okay, so 4 of Swords, we have a man who is laying on some sort of bed or throne or something, and you can see there's a sword down here, there's 3 up here, right? And his hands are in an interesting position, like this, right? As if he's deep in thought, right? You can see in the stained glass, you've got people. So the swords almost look like they're about to like fall into him, right? And maybe one already kind of has cut through. Let me see what this says about 4 of Swords. Four of Swords. All right, swords represent your thoughts, words, and actions. Okay. 4 of Swords shows a knight lying horizontally on a tomb. He remains in his full armor, and his hands are in the position of prayer as a sign of rest. 1 sword lies beneath the knight, symbolizing a single point of focus, and 3 hang above him, pointing downwards towards his head and torso. The stained glass window above him shows a man and child together. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this card was also reversed. So you can tell, like, if this were not reversed, I would say maybe too much relaxation, too much rest, but it's the opposite. I think you guys are burning out. You have to stop once in a while, and you have to rest, meditate, and go inside, and you're burning out. That's it. That's your lesson that keeps repeating. You continue to burn out. These two cards, we have Four of Pentacles and King of Wands. So this is why do the same lessons keep repeating, okay? So wands have to do with like passion and energy, and the King of Wands is pretty in control of that, in control of emotion. However, you can see over here, we have the Four of Pentacles. Let's go. Okay. The Four of Pentacles, and you can see there's one on his head. He's holding one tight, so afraid to let it go. He's stepping on two of them, and you can see like the town in the background, and he's just kind of just holding on to everything for dear life. Pentacles represent things in the material world, your finances, your material things. So you're in control of your emotions, but you're not quite so in control of the material things in your life right now. And you're burning out trying to get control of that, but maybe you're doing it the wrong way. Maybe you're trying to get money and get security the wrong way. Something about the lesson that you need to face. Nine of Swords, more swords, more swords. So this card, you can see the man looks really distraught. He is sitting up in bed, and he's got, you know, nine swords on the wall behind him. He just looks really upset. But if you think about it, what's holding him there? What's keeping him there? Nothing, right? So you guys are burning yourself out and stressing yourself out unnecessarily, okay? And that's what you need to face, that maybe the way you're going about things isn't working. It's not working. You're burning out. How can I face this lesson with an open heart, mind, and soul? So more swords, a lot of swords. Holy moly, a lot of swords in this reading. And swords represent like your energy and your words, and yeah. So the Page of Swords in reverse. So the page is like the most, you know, lowly of like the page, the knight, the queen, the king, right? So it looks like, if you look at him, like it's a looks like a beautiful day. Maybe it's starting to kick up, you know, that the wind is starting to kick up. Something is starting to spin off in the background. It's very windy, but he looks pretty unbothered, right? He has his sword up in the air. He looks like he's ready to fight if he needs to, but I don't think he thinks that's going to be necessary. So I think, and all right, so let me see what the reversal of this means. So we need swords, thoughts, words, and actions. And we have the page. Okay, so upright would be new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. And reversed, all talk and no action. Okay. All right, so how can you face this lesson with an open mind, an open heart, and an opened soul? Stop talking about it. Stop burning yourself out with ideas that aren't going to really manifest. Maybe you're on the wrong path. You're just on the wrong path. Yeah. How can you release yourself from cycling and repeating this lesson? Actually, I kind of want to clarify this Page of Swords. a little bit more. I want to clarify that Page of Swords, guys. Hold on. Let me get another card for that. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. How they can face this problem. Okay. All right. So to clarify, we got the Empress in reverse and the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Empress represents femininity, beauty, nature, abundance, right? She has everything that she needs, literally. Look at her. She's gorgeous. It's a beautiful sunny day. She's got the stars on her crown. She's got the pomegranates on her robe, which represent fertility. She's got the water, the trees, like she has everything that she needs. But she was in reverse. So I think that, let me see what the Empress in reverse means. Not great with reversals yet. Let's see. All right, a creative block and a dependence on others. Okay, so maybe you're depending on other people for your financial stability and you feel stuck. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. You feel stuck because you're depending on somebody else. You need to break that. That's how you face this. You face it by cutting that dependence, right? You don't need anything more than what you have. You have it all here. You got this. And then the Three of Swords. So you can see that there are three swords going through this heart. So as you cut those ties, right, that those ties of dependence, you might go through a little heartbreak, right? I don't know if this is a relationship. Maybe this is a relationship. Maybe you are completely codependent on someone else, on someone that you're with, and you've got your emotions under control, but you're hoarding money because you're codependent, but you have everything you need and you feel stuck, but you're not. You're not. You're not stuck at all. Jeez. All right. How can you release yourself from cycling and repeating this lesson? We got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So she is in control of her life, of her finances, of her material. I mean, that says it all right there, guys. Get control, regain control, take back your independence, cut the ties. It's going to cause a little heartache, but that's okay. You have everything that you need. You are not stuck. All right, guys, I hope that helped you. Have a great day.